Generate. An operatic orchestral aria for the tenor Luca when he meets an enemy, Anna, for the first time and falls in love.
Sets my heart ablaze for eternity.
Wow.
So I'm in the kitchen, right? Got my kettle on the stove, waiting for it to boil. Gotta make sure the water's hot enough for this tea to really hit the spot. Grabbing my favorite mug, pouring in the hot water, and adding a tea bag. Letting it steep for a few minutes, watching the color change. Ah, there we go. Perfect cup of tea, just what I needed. Time to relax and enjoy.
Hello and welcome back to Tenor with a T. It's now 4 AM on Thursday morning, but I felt compelled to make this video because I just saw one by YouTuber Penguin Z0 about a generative music AI software called Suno. Now, it's pretty scary but inspiring at the same time. I tried to do this video about 6 months ago in relation to ChatGPT and also other music generators to generate an opera aria. I used a melody generator. I used ChatGPT to do a chord progression, and then basically I had to arrange the aria and sing it myself. But this program not only creates the music, it creates the lyrics, and it also sings the lyrics that it creates, which is pretty out there. It does a very good job with emo music, metal, pop, country. But these are popular genres. It's probably trained in these genres specifically, so let's see how it goes with orchestral music and with operatic singing. So here's the Penguin Z video. This will give you an idea of how it sounds with the more pop styles. This is a song that he wrote called Double Trouble off a prompt that was basically about male sexual organs. Here it is.
So I changed the prompt. This one was growing a second asshole, so it made an evolutionary shift, and this might be its best work.
Circle of life, things are just the same, but I woke up.
It's so passionate.
So you can see the lyrics here on the right that it generated itself. And the thing that gets me is that not only did it generate the lyrics, it's also good enough to generate the singing with good pronunciation, good phrasing.
This exists and it's already at this stage. Nothing is safe from AI, and you guys need to understand that. You need to get it through your thick skull. Nothing. Everything will change with AI.
There we go. My same thoughts and feelings just hearing this. Okay, so that's the Penguin Z example. So let's see how it goes with my prompts. Here I go. I'm going to put my glasses on. So now if we look at Suno, we can see that it has a song description, an aggressive new wave song about when you're not around. So that's the sample description. I tried to type in a prompt. For example, I want to type in the prompt of the opera, this one here. Act 1 written by ChatGPT, but it has a word limit, so it doesn't get the whole first act. I can't use that as a story prompt. I have to shorten it, unfortunately. When it's generating its lyrics, it's not going to have the whole context of what ChatGPT wrote, unfortunately, but it might be okay. It might not need all that context. So here's what I came up with. An operatic orchestral aria for the tenor Luca when he meets an enemy, Anna, for the first time and falls in love. So I'm hoping that it's at the same level as ChatGPT. It knows that Luca is a male and Anna's a female. Not that that really matters. But let's see how it goes. It generates lyrics and generates the opera aria. Fingers crossed it's going to work. Mind you, if it doesn't work, also good. for us artists. Okay. So it's generating. So it's actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would, because the Penguin Z video it generates very quickly, but maybe because it already had the prompt and something generated before. Okay, it's generated an orchestral opera called Eternal Enmity. So I have no idea what the lyrics are going to be. I don't know what enmity means, but maybe it's got something to do with enemy. Let's take a look. Before we start, enmity, a state or feeling of active opposition or hostility. Decades of enmity between the two countries. Okay, so it's going for the word enmity in relation to Luca and Anna's opposing factions are in a war, and they are presumed to be hostile with each other. Now, tenor Luca falls in love with Anna. I wonder if it's going to take that as not being requited. Let's take a look. Here we go. First version. There's two songs. Here's the first one. In the shadows of the moonlit night. That sounds like very similar to what ChatGPT generated. Let's take a look. In shadows cast by moon's gentle glow. So ChatGPT used the word in shadows, and this also used the words in shadows. So I'm wondering if it's like that. It's using the same kind of imagery for mystery. I wonder if it's related to ChatGPT. I wonder if it uses ChatGPT. I don't know. Here we go. But this one, I don't know, rings the alarm bells in terms of patterns in AI, right? Here we go. In shadows of the moonlit night, a clash of hearts, a symphony of strife. Two souls entwined, destined to fight, yet fate's cruel hand brings them nose to nose. A haughty gaze, a piercing stare, they lock eyes in a deadly affair, but a spark ignites, a flame takes flight, and love begins to stir, take hold. Okay, so it's a song, but it's not in character. So it might be that this particular text generator doesn't know what an opera is, and therefore, or a musical, or a dramatic play, and therefore can't generate a specific text. Mind you, they generated a country song before, and it was from the perspective of the singer, which is what I want here. This feels like it's that Luca is standing outside himself and commenting on what's happening, or there's a narrator of some kind. I'm gonna check the second one just for. Okay, so the lyrics are the same. Can you change the lyrics? You cannot change the lyrics. That's something I want to explore. Maybe you can put your own lyrics in and have it generate a song. But maybe it's the free version doesn't have this. Let's see. But anyway, let's see what's created.
In the shadows of the moonlit night, a clash of hearts, a symphony of strife, two souls entwined, destined to fight. Yet fate's cruel hand brings them nose to nose, a haughty gaze, a piercing stare. They lock eyes in a deadly affair. But a spark ignites, a flame takes flight, and love begins to stir, taking hold. Their voices dance, soaring to the skies, arias of passion, a love that defies the laws of their hearts, bound by destiny's ties. Together they find a forbidden love.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't mind that.
The shadows of the moonlit night, a clash of hearts. a symphony of strife, two souls entwined, destined to fight, yet fate's cruel hand brings them close to home. A haughty gaze, a piercing stare, they lock eyes in a deadly affair. But a spark ignites, a flame takes flight, and love begins to stir. Taking hold, their voices dance, soaring to the skies. Arias of passion, a love that defies the laws of their hearts, bound by destiny's ties. Together they find a forbidden love.
Wow, okay, I like that one. Interesting. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. I mean, now I'm going to influence the AI because I'm sure the Create is going to give me some options to actually modify it myself with more prompts, which is not so interesting to me because then I have control over it. But let's take a look, see what's possible. Star-Crossed Symphonia. So does that mean that it's going to create an interlude based on this? Or is it going to have words? Let's see. Okay, it's new words. It's a new aria. Let's take a look.
In the realms of darkness, our paths collide. A tale of rivalry and forbidden love. Anna, my enemy, yet fate has intertwined our hearts united by the heavens above. Her enchanting gaze, a sword to pierce my soul. A love so grand defies all laws of hate. In this realm of chaos, we found our role. A symphony of passion, a dance of fate. No bounds can keep us apart. My love, through every trial we shall rise above. Anna, my enemy forever, you'll be the news that sets my heart ablaze for eternity.
I wonder what this infinity means. Autoplay. Okay. Well, I like that ending.
In the realms of darkness, our paths collide. A tale of rivalry and forbidden love. Anna, my enemy, yet fate has intertwined our hearts united by the heavens above. Her enchanting gaze, a sword to pierce my soul. A love so grand, it defies all laws of fate. In this realm of chaos, we found our role. A symphony of passion, a dance of fate. No bounds can keep us apart. my Lord. Through every trial we shall rise above. And my enemy, forever you'll be the muse that sets my heart ablaze for eternity.
Wow. Well, for starters, it all sounds like really, really nice kind of hit melodies, like, you know, the sort of stuff that Andrea Bocelli would sing, which is also scary in its own way because, I mean, it's stuff I feel that could sell, the melodies that people might remember. The text is really well fit. I feel like it wouldn't be what I would do. It's got its own personality, but it might be that it can quite easily replace a lot of hit song composition, which is basically what they really want to go for. They want to go for stuff that's hit generating, right? Because they want to make money off this stuff. So, very interesting that way. Will it replace the real voice? I can't quite make an opinion on that. To me, it sounds pretty real. I wouldn't question this as AI, to be honest. Maybe if I'd heard more of this stuff and I had more training to tell a difference, I might be able to tell a difference. But at the moment, I would just take this as someone singing because I wouldn't expect that AI could do this. So it's hard for me to say whether this fools me or not yet until the market itself is flooded and I see examples of AI versus non-AI that I can actually make a comparison. But at the moment, this would fool me, definitely. The thing I first thought of when I saw the Penguin Z0 video was that anyone writing a song parody on YouTube, it's usually very simple music but clever lyrics. But I feel like you could type any topic in here and the Suno text generator will be able to generate some sort of parody of anything. You could put in Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and it would write a song about Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Might make some political commentary. It might be able to take what it knows about these two people and about the campaign and write something clever and witty and write a catchy melody. And for me, you could quite easily flood YouTube with video after video of generated stuff from this, combined with images generated from DALL-E. There's a Google one which I haven't heard of, Gemini, Midjourney, all these ones. You could generate images with that. There's also video generators too now, which I haven't looked up myself yet. But you can quite easily just create YouTube videos, create some music, create a music video, click post. You have some sort of song parody. And I think people are going to do this. So my biggest fear with this stuff is not so much that AI music is out there and AI lyrics are out there, is that it's so quick that people who want to make a quick buck off this can just generate something that sounds professional. Don't even need a singer. Don't even need to write the lyrics themselves. Generate, 100 of these things, and there'll be, 10 that are very good or good enough. And you can upload this to YouTube, have a channel, create 10 videos a day, and there'll be so much on YouTube that the algorithm will just be recommending AI stuff all the time. And then eventually it won't be profitable. And, once it stops being profitable, then I guess YouTube will die a slow, painful death, and as will Spotify, and as will Amazon with all these AI-generated books. That's something I'm not interested in to do personally, but there'll be someone out there who want to make money off this. So that's my biggest fear, that it'll dilute art. This is how I see it affects me as an artist. So I'm recording an album right now. I'm writing new songs, new lyrics. I'm recording it, but now I'm thinking, well, recordings you can generate very, very quickly now, and it'll sound probably better than what I produce because I've got my home studio. I've got a regular Rode NT1A microphone, so it's a $200, $300 microphone, and the samples they're using for Suno will be coming from professional recordings done in, multi-million-dollar studios. So I'm competing against the AI-generated quality will be better than what I can record. The only thing that's going to be unique to me is my voice, the way I play, and the way I write. So that's all we can really sit on. But in terms of marketability, the fact that music is so easy to generate means that anything I record myself is not going to be worth as much. It's already not worth as much due to the fact that Spotify's around and you can't sell CDs anymore. So now with AI generating stuff that people aren't even working on, that people click a button and it generates, now any recording I make is worth even less. So I feel like the emphasis on performance is going to shift even more to live performance, even more to stuff where there are less digital effects. You know, you want to hear someone singing with a microphone in a pub and a guitar without auto-tune. Seeing them create music live is going to be basically what stays alive here. Live music will be the domain of humans, and anything recorded will be overtaken by computers. I mean, even orchestral stuff. Imagine how much cheaper it is to create an orchestral score and just have AI play it, or have AI just generate an orchestral score. You know, background music for YouTube videos, for small indie films, could be big and orchestral without hiring a composer and without having to hire any musicians and without having to record anything. And this, I mean, you'd extrapolate that to creating a film without even needing actors. So this is where we're going. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. I hope that my rambling has led to something, that I can cut this into a good format. And hopefully I'll keep making videos. So thank you for watching once again. Please like and subscribe to this video. Keep me ahead of all the AI algorithms. And I'm looking forward to making more videos in the future. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.